Dan, thank you very much for saying a few words today. You've run the marathon 2 years ago, and next to you is your brother Alec, who's run it today. Tell us a little bit about, again, who you are and why your family got involved supporting MDS UK.
So I'm Dan Holah, Alec's brother. So I did the marathon a couple of years ago for MDS. Raised a decent amount of money. Did a few events as well as the marathon. We did a charity night, a quiz night thing as well. The reasons kind of got involved with that was obviously through Gavin Hepburn, who we sadly lost about a year ago from now. So back then he was receiving treatment and obviously getting some help from you guys. So when I was fortunate enough to get a place, obviously the obvious thing to do is try and help Gavin in some way, and through the charity we managed to do that. Obviously, seeing what our sister's gone through and the kids, and the tremendous support they got from MDS, throughout the whole kind of time that he was suffering. As I say, we can't change anything. We're not doctors in any way, but by doing things like what Alec did today and what I did a few years ago, it gives you some kind of maybe hope that by doing that you might change things. And
not just the raising money, is it? It's the raising awareness. At the end of the day, that's the main thing.
That's right. And I actually remember the quiz night we did these swabs, wasn't it? And so little things like that which you don't even think about as well. Sort of raise the profile of the charity.
That's ultimately what it's about, just raising that awareness, getting it out there. Yeah. Exactly,
and obviously we've now lost Gavin, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean we stop. It doesn't mean we forget about you guys and him, and it's about continuing, what you guys are doing. And as I say, what Alec's done today will certainly play a big part in that.
Obviously I'm Alec. Obviously, big reason I decided to run the marathon today was because obviously we lost our brother-in-law. You guys helped him endlessly, MDS. So, as I say, it feels like it's the only way we can really pay you guys back in a way. Like I say, you said you feel lucky. We feel lucky to be able to do this on your guys' behalf. So. Yeah, there's personal reasons why you want to run a marathon. Everyone has those personal reasons, but ultimately, the determination, the getting up every weekend, going out midweek, doing all the training, essentially, that inspiration comes from you guys and obviously Gav and Lisa and the kids. So that was the main reason.
No, very proud of him. I'd never have him down as a runner, never at any point, to be fair. So the fact that he's done what he's done today is. It's pretty incredible, to be fair. And you say about the times, but I think the achievement of just getting round is.
Well, that's it. I knew sort of from 10 miles on that time was irrelevant. And then you know what it's like with your last one you've done. You just think about the reasons why you're doing it. Times go out there, out of the picture altogether. So I was just happy to get around. To be fair, happy to get around in one bit, and obviously happy to see you guys. Sort of, weren't too far from the finish, so do you know what? I was struggling at that point. Like I say, I just walked maybe a mile before that.
Oh, was that before we saw you?
Yeah, and I got myself going. I didn't know I was going to see you guys, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I did, massive boost. That kept me going for it. Give me another couple of miles at least.
Okay.
So you guys certainly done your bit.
Yeah, and so. Same again next year, right? We can both do it, maybe.
Yeah, I'll do it. Of course, I'll do it. I'll do it. Like I say, just give me a couple of days just to find that enthusiasm again. But as an experience, I'll give you that.
As you say, the main reason for you doing that was obviously was Gavin.
Yeah, and like I say, from obviously the whole time you're thinking that, but especially when your legs are giving up, your back's in bits, and that's all you think about at that point is the reasons why you're doing it. So the MDS and that is at the forefront.
And just gets you through them last few miles, doesn't it?
It does.
When you're kind of
of course it
thinking
does.
about why you're stupid enough to be out there.
That's I mean, just enough reasons to go out and do it again, without a doubt. You know, having done it once now, it's not a case of right, I've done it. You know, there's a reason. Obviously, it means a lot to all of us, you guys, Lisa, the kids. So yeah, without a doubt, we'll do that again.
Yeah,
Maybe a bit more training next time. A bit more training beforehand, but.
No, he's done brilliant.
But no, I'd like to do it with Dan. You know, together. So I wouldn't keep up with you, but.
Just getting the place, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's very, very fortunate to get a place, you know. First time you put him through it, or?
Second time.
Second.
Yeah. You probably do and all. I know people that have applied 7-8 years, never got in. So, no, I feel lucky, very lucky to have been able to do it. Not better sit here and moan about feeling knackered, and it is what it is. Like I say, lucky to have the chance to do it, and obviously represent you guys as well. So, yeah, it was never going to be anybody else. So, obviously very, very happy.
And Dan, you ran the marathon 2 years ago for Gavin.
I did, yep.
How did that go?
Yeah, it's good. It's echo what Alex said, really. Gavin at the time was he wasn't well, and he was obviously going for the treatment, and yeah, I can only sort of echo what Alex just said there in terms of how much help that is when you're out there. The parts of the race where, yeah, you got to dig deep and think about, you know, give yourself a reason to carry on going, I suppose, and that for me was very similar to Alec. You did it for the charity, you did it for Gavin, to the kids, Lisa. Yeah, and again, you know, something I'd gladly do again if we get lucky enough to get a place, you know, next year or onwards. So I know how hard it is for you guys to get the places as well. Well, you don't get any automatically, so you rely on people like Alec to get the places.
Yes, it's very difficult to get places in the marathon for a small charity.
Indeed, and say I don't think I've ever got in the ballot automatically because I work for LU, London Underground, and we get given places each year. So I've been fortunate enough to get through that route every time, and so for him to get in second time round, it was pretty lucky, really.
Very lucky. Yeah. And I'll apply again. I will apply again, and same again. Lucky enough to get in, and for the same reasons, same charity that we'll be running for, organisation, you guys, of course, without a doubt. So I'll do my bit and certainly reapply and see where that goes.
That's quite impressive him saying he's happy to do another one straight after, because most people, after finishing the race that evening, say never again. So yeah, I mean
it's easy when you got that reason, though, isn't it? So you know,
no, that's true.
Both got big reasons. So yeah, I wouldn't hesitate.
He'll be back next year. So you heard it here first.
So we're very grateful for both of you to run the marathon. That's pretty amazing. And for everything that your family is doing for the support group. We're very, very grateful and very lucky to have people like you. So we're also very glad that we are able to help in some way.
You say you're lucky, but these guys, well, even us, but Lisa and the kids and Gav were even more lucky to have you guys around, you know. So this is us paying you guys back in a way, you know.
That's right.
It feels natural, and yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. Well, for what Gavin had to go through, we obviously wouldn't know anything about this. So,
exactly.
You know, it kind of happens for a reason, doesn't it? And you kind of got to give something back. Obviously, you know, ultimately we want Gavin back. We can't have that, but it's about giving something back in some other way. And say what he's done today does that in a you know, a little bit. So, yes, very proud of him.
Because it's very important when you first get diagnosed with MDS, you've never heard of it. And it is super important to raise awareness of the disease, and your family has been absolutely fantastic at doing that. And so the marathon is one of the things that you're doing.
That's right.
You're doing fantastically well.
No, it'd be great. As I say, you see things like you know what little Tilly's got up to. You know, she's gone above and beyond, and you know, see what Alec's done is a big thing. But seeing what she does and the other kids is, you know, it's quite inspiring. And so yeah, I think it's fabulous that, you know, we don't forget about Gavin, and we never will. Yeah, and we continue to support the charity and help other people.
Thank you very much, both of you. Well done, Alec, again. And we hope to get more marathon places in the future.
Fingers crossed, yeah. Give me a day to recover, but yeah, absolutely 100%. Get yourself in. I'm sure Dan will say the same. The same again. So
We'll do a double act soon.
We'll try. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, ideal world. That'd be the next step. But as long as one of us can get in, you know, get that awareness out there, get the money raised.
I think the ballot opens tomorrow, doesn't it?
Is it?
It is,
Serious?
yeah.
Oh my
So
God,
strike while the
yeah, no.
fire's hot, you know.
Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you guys.
No
Thank you
worries.
so much.
Cheers.
No probs.